Release all your doubts and rejoice. January 24, 2017. As you have been told so many times by so many in the spiritual realms, there is no separation, there is only the one. Now your scientists have found it to be true, and that everything is connected inseparably to everything else that they are capable of measuring. They are still having difficulty with the concept that there may be stuff, material, consciousness, in the observed universe that exists but which they cannot be aware of through their five senses and which, therefore, they cannot measure with their instruments. And many of them still believe that even the thought that there could be a sixth sense is but an insane chemical aberration within the brain. But some have moved forward beyond that severely limiting concept and are accepting that reality is far, far vaster than they ever thought possible. The best and the brightest of them are wise, humble, and open to new concepts which mainstream scientists still refuse to acknowledge, let alone investigate. However, much progress has been made in the last 300 or 400 years because science refused to accept religious dogma. But now they have their own scientific dogma to replace it, although it is now being actively dismantled. As humanity's spiritual awakening continues to advance, more and more of you are becoming open to love and to the enormous field of knowledge that it contains. Your planetary damage issues, that seem insoluble, can and will be very easily resolved when minds open to love and then allow their individual fields of knowledge to accept and investigate new concepts freely, instead of refusing to admit that such seemingly preposterous ideas could perhaps have merit and be worthy of further investigation. You have all you need to heal yourselves and the planet that you have damaged so badly. You are love. There is only love. As humans, you have chosen to live lives of limitation and fear. The human condition is illusory, that is, it is temporary. Reality, love, God, is eternal, everlasting, unchanging, profoundly creative, and utterly and unconditionally accepting of all life forms, and there are many, way more than you can possibly imagine. Your science fiction books and movies give you only the conceptual possibility that there could be myriad life forms other than the ones on Earth of which you are aware. That this concept is mainly accepted now is good, because it has prepared you for your inevitable meeting with races from elsewhere in the universe, even though in doing so it has suggested to you that they may be a threat to your existence. They are not. Any who visit you on Earth come in love. Remember that there is only love. So allow the concepts that science fiction has provided, to assist you to open your minds to the realization that of course you, humanity, are not the only intelligent beings in the universe/multiverse, and then open your minds and hearts to allow loving interaction to occur between you. You are not alone. Creation is abundant and fully alive. The illusion you constructed all those eons ago was to limit your awareness, your intelligence, and your willingness to see that it was but an illusion. Now it is time for you to awaken and meet your nearest galactic neighbors and experience the love that they have for you. There is nothing to fear from your brothers and sisters who inhabit different parts of the universe. They have always known of you because they did not choose such an intense sense of limitation and separation in which to experience life removed from Source. They know that they are inseparable from Source, while still choosing to experience a life of limited separation for the lessons they have chosen to learn, and, being aware of humans and the pain and suffering that the illusory state they have chosen to undergo provides, are deeply committed to assist you to awaken. Your well-being is important to them because they have not forgotten, and could not forget that love is the only reality. They are aware that they are love, and they desire only to help you to see once more that so are you. Love always embraces itself. Love seeks to awaken any parts of itself that appear to be asleep or unaware. Humanity is one of those parts, and it is awakening. Many of you have become aware as 2016 has moved into 2017 that great changes are in progress, changes of enormous importance for humanity and planet Earth, changes that will completely alter the way you relate to one another and to the Earth, Gaia herself. This is no accident, this has been planned for eons in the knowing that it would take eons, and that planned moment is now here. You are waking up. All of you reading this, and all the many other beautiful channeled messages that are out there for all to see, are aware that something momentous is occurring. Don't doubt that sense of awareness. Don't be distracted by the news the mainstream media blasts across the airwaves day and night. Humanity is awakening, right now. Your intuitive sense that this is happening is the only meaningful feeling that you are experiencing in these early days of 2017. Go within daily, frequently during the day if you can, and reconnect with the field of divine love that burns brightly within you all, and know that God's love for you is utterly irresistible and that you can no longer block it out or hide from it. It is there for you, lovingly embracing you in every moment, because it is you. So allow yourselves to feel it, then release all your doubts, and rejoice. With so very much love, Saul. Channeled by John Smallman. johnsmallman.wordpress.com